won every game in this series, and each of the last 3 have been decided by 5 points.
Welcome to Sunday service. I'm your host, MrFlipFlop. If it's your first time, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. I should have went live on TikTok too. I don't know why I didn't do that. You already know, Paradise Life, catch flights, not failing. See that right there. I hope everybody's in the spirit today. I hope everybody's in good spirits. Is that too soon? Is it too soon to make spirit jokes? Hey, so I know y'all heard. Bert, what up with you? Big shout Bert, first comment in the building. Y'all hit that like button. So as y'all already know, spirit is capiche. Kaput. I'm only laughing because I've only flown Spirit once on a trip to Jamaica with my ex. And it was the worst situation I ever had in my life. And I said, this was 17 years ago. So I was here, but I wasn't living here yet. I actually left here, flew back to New York, went to Jamaica with her, came back. We did it twice. The worst flying experience I ever had in my life. And I used to fly AirTran. The AirTran was kind of hood, you know what I'm saying? But I liked the AirTran. I used to get to Atlanta real fast. I used to drive to Atlanta or take AirTran to Atlanta. So I always said that I'd pay double and triple to not fly on Spirit ever again. And I know a lot of people were stranded, but it was coming. The news was there on Friday. The news was there on Thursday that they didn't get approved. And then Friday they were talking about it, trying to figure out what they were going to do. They probably closed their doors. Saturday 3 a.m. they closed their doors. So, hopefully it doesn't smell like Teen Spirit in the building. But you will be okay. There's other airlines and a few other budget airlines. But one thing I didn't know is that Spirit never ever had an accident. That's wild. Never. Not that you want that, but their record is like every plane that took off landed. Bert, they screwed everybody. Like the story about me going to Jamaica, every single time I got on a plane, cause it was New York to Fort Lauderdale, Fort Lauderdale, Jamaica. Someone was in my seat with the ticket for my seat. And I was big as shit then too. So as I'm standing there saying, hey bro, pardon me, in my seat. They're like, no, this is my seat. And so I'm like, that's weird. But I guess they saw me, so the flight attendant jetted to me. No, you're gonna sit right here. I was like, okay. They're like, no, you right here. So we had emergency rows every seat, every trip. I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, so I hope y'all in y'all best spirits. Okay? The spirit is gone. Let me catch up on a comment. Bro, listen. All good. I'm gonna go up in the comment. I'm gonna read that comment. The Spirit was the only one that charged you for air. Listen. So my first time flying Spirit, I had a book bag, a carry-on book bag, and you got to fit your thing in that little thing. So I'm not even going to the thing because I got a book bag. They said, sir, you got to put it. I said, it's a book bag. Why wouldn't it fit? And sure enough, my book bag ain't fit. I said, this is a book bag. Why doesn't it fit on the carry-on thing? Then they didn't have. I was like, I remember getting on the plane. I was like, y'all got some water? We charge for it. I was like, y'all charge for water? Worst experience I've ever had. Now, real quick, I'm gonna go into this story for 2 seconds. First going to Jamaica, it was terrible. We got there. Leaving Jamaica, I remember telling my ex, my girl at the time, was my ex at the time. I said, listen, I don't care what they offer, because they made a couple of announcements offering free tickets and all that shit. I was like, nah, I'm good. They actually looked at me. I was like, don't look at me. I'm getting on this plane. Because they overbook. A lot of people overbook, but Spirit does it religiously. So we fly to Fort Lauderdale back to New York. As we're landing, they took off late. They were always late. They told us, you have to deboard, go through customs, and make it to this plane on time, or you're going to be left. The whole plane was going to New York. We're like, what? Because it's the same plane. So we had to go through customs and get back to the plane. Yo, y'all remember the old OJ commercials? The Avis commercials? The entire plane was running through the airport. Jetting, diving, stiff-arming people, everything. Because nobody wanted to be left in Fort Lauderdale. And sure enough, we get there, the gates closed. Because one of the flight attendants had an issue with her passport because they were going back to JFK as well. Everybody's there sweating, pissed off, like angry. I was like, man, get me home. And as soon as we landed, I said, I'll never get on this airline ever again. That was 17 years ago, if I remember right, when I went to Jamaica. So hopefully you guys are in good spirits. But for you guys that relied on spirit, time to find another airline. Let me catch you with the comments. David, what up with you? OG Ron, what up? Dante, man, it's supposed to be nice and sunny. Don't even say rain. Don't even say rain. It's supposed to be sunny for the next 8 days. Beautiful out here right now. Rico, Kim, bro, what up? Everybody acting like the world. Yeah, everybody acting like the world end, but it's crazy. All goody, what up? Steve-O in the building, what up? Dave, what's good with you, bro? You should remember they screwed Gino. Yeah, listen, I'll never fuck with, I feel bad for people who got, I got a lot of guys here right now. Some guys had to leave yesterday. They had to get a flight on another airline and bounce yesterday. I know a couple guys down here now already changing their airlines now. But they had talked about it at the bar saying, hey, we just got to figure it out. Some airlines are offering discounts to get people home if you're stuck somewhere. Dante's, I remember Air Santo Domingo, they went bankrupt when we was about to board. Damn. Ali, what's up with you? Yes, rest in peace to spirit. Jerry Hawk, what up? Mr. Beautiful, what's good? He said, dude, you had me dying of laughter the other day in one of your videos if your girl has an aunt. Hey, that video went crazy. Shout out to y'all. Geronimo, good morning. Big shout out to Paradise Life. Do you think other airlines are going to take it? Well, here's the thing. JetBlue already put a thing out. The next 3 months. No, I'm sorry. What is this? This is May? September, October, November. JetBlue's got a bunch of their routes already. I'm going to assume that Spirit's going to sell their planes to JetBlue to make some of that bread. And JetBlue's already got like, the listing says September, October, November. JetBlue's got a bunch of new routes. That's not a coincidence, right? So JetBlue will be taking over some of them routes. I Repair Autos, what's up with you? Ali said the Spirit closing effect workers in DR. I guess the ones that would be at the gate, but they work for sub-companies. So this is one less flight, but like I said, other airlines are rushing. JetBlue already taking some of those flights, so other airlines are rushing to get those spots anyway. So it's not like no one here lost any work as far as these are sub-companies here. They don't work directly for the airline. Blade Runner, what up? Jose said, I think the whole economy will collapse by the end of this year. Let's not say that, man. Hopefully not. Wiseman, what's good with you, brother? Blade Runner, what's good? He said, speak Spanish now, top of the morning. Buenos dias. Or buenos dias. It's still the daytime. So I got to give another shout to Jamie. Part 3 came out of the Sosua over video, the whole shebang bang. And I went over some comments in the video, so I'm going to talk my shit. This video is about my Sosua. I had to get Spirit out the way. I thought I had to get out the way. But I need to go into this video. I need to talk about my Sosua. I need to address all the people who have commentary on Sosua. So I've been defending Sosua before social media. I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. Sosua has been dead for 15 of my 20 years. 15. Back when it was just the websites, www.com, and like 3 Facebook groups. There was no WhatsApp. There was no YouTube. There was no Instagram. TikTok did not exist. Okay, so 15 of my 20 years, Sosua has been dead. I'm trying to explain this to you. I know a lot of you guys just got passports, but 15 of my 20 years, they've said Sosua was dead. And then I got a question for everybody that says it's dead. Show me one place in the world that's the same from a year ago. One place. I think the biggest, like there was a brother on Facebook that said, Sosua is not like his heyday, but I still had fun. So I said, excuse me, when was his heyday for you? He said, oh, I've only been going 2 years. Oh, so 2 years ago was your heyday. I've seen a bunch of heydays in this motherfucker. About 11 or 12 heydays. And it's okay. At this point right now, I'm gonna address everybody. Because here's what I noticed, and I kind of was going through Jamie's comments and the YouTube video and the Instagram post, and I realized something. And there was a Facebook post I saw a couple weeks ago, and I realized something. Most of the people, and I'm gonna say 95% of the people that say Sosua is dead, it's one of 3 people. An ex-Sosua dude who ain't been here in 5 to 10 years, I'm calling y'all out because I've seen you. A person that's not booking a flight, and the person that's been here once a year or never been here at all. And let's do a fourth, the Christopher Colombians, who are kind of included with the guys who ain't been here mad long. I had one dude post, "I never been there, but I love Colombia." What are you commenting for? How can you comment on a place you've never been to? I heard Universe is at it again. Then you got dudes, like I said, who ain't even got a flight book. So let's get to this real quick. Let's get to this. Oh, sidebar. Time out, y'all. I got a sidebar to host a Sosua conversation. So did any of y'all hear about something that happened on United Airlines yesterday? Any of y'all hear about that? Something happened on United Airlines when they landed? Leaving POP, I guess it was. Okay, I guess somebody lost it and tried to open the door. I think they already landed though, I'm not sure. First off, I got it, and I wasn't. If you have a friend with mental issues, don't bring them travel with them unless you're gonna watch them. Oh, so you heard about it, but I'm finding this out. Also, some dudes really get upset when they leave in their chica. I've seen it. I've seen dudes cry. I've seen dudes upset. Some dudes just get upset because they're going back to face reality. It's not just the chica. Chica's part of it, but they face some reality and they realize how much fun they had in Sosua, or on a trip, could be Colombia, could be DR, and they just face some reality of their life back home. That they should go back to reality. I don't know what happened. Allegedly, dudes trying to open the door. Some shit, all hell broke loose, whatever the case may be. But I heard the people with him didn't do anything. I don't know if it's true. I personally see people down here. One was a very good friend of mine for a while. That when they got down here, they didn't take their meds because they were having fun. They were enjoying themselves, and the people that brought them here bounced on because they went back to their mental issues. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, everybody should be able to travel. But if you know someone has problems and they can't control it without medicine, and you're not gonna be there to make sure they got their meds, don't bring them on a trip nowhere. I've seen it with my own 2 eyes, and it gets bad. So I don't know the whole story. I heard it was on the news, but somebody crashed out on a United flight. Guys, if you know someone has an issue, or if you peep somebody might be having a issue, get them some help at the moment. Don't wait. I know everybody want to go home, but if that plane open while we up in the air, we got a problem. So, hold on. Woo, let me catch up with the comments. Everyone is already grabbing up gates, routes, and airlines. Oh yeah, it's already a thing. You saw it, Blade Runner. JetBlue got a bunch of spots already. Non-stop the ATL is Sosua. Well, Delta does it 6 months out the year. Global Paper said FlipFlop will Sosua be open by Halloween. I think there's a good chance it's gonna be open, Global Paper. Daryl, what's up with you? Daryl, I appreciate you and the team this weekend, brother. Appreciate all you guys out here this weekend. Jehovah, what up? Mulana, what up? Desmond said, I echo Ronan the traveler sentiments. 40, 50-year-old men who want to travel to other countries to fight. This is not the good. Yeah, it's not. That's crazy. Oh, big shout out to you and Boca Chica. Enjoy Boca Chica. He said, glad I flew Delta. So homie crack. I don't know the whole story. I just heard it and I got some small bits and pieces. Mango psychosis. I'm dead. Rod, what's up? Good morning. I'm coming for Labor Day weekend. How much you charge to host a pool party at Caribbean Diamond? Rod, hit me on the side. Hit me on the side, brother. We'll talk in the back channels. I don't know if someone's here. Can y'all post my WhatsApp, please, if you don't mind? Hit me on WhatsApp, Rod. John Jones said, what's up? Johnny Cash in the building. What up, Johnny? Yes, Memorial Weekend. Do not forget the boat ride. Do not forget the boat ride. It's gonna be a good time. Getting on the plane from DR is like going back to America to get on death row. I know, like as I said, I can understand. I've seen it. I can understand it. Choose your travel friends wisely because having problems in another country ain't. Bro, here's the wild part. Luckily, they landed in America, so he's American. Obviously, that's gonna. I don't know if you're gonna get arrested. I don't know the situation, but it's in America. It's easy. God forbid it happened before he left. Now he's stuck in Dominican Republic. and on the ban list for United, and once other airlines see him, he might be on the ban list for one airline, they might not want him to fly. That's a whole nother situation. Jose said, I think it's physically impossible to open the door while in the air, but even someone did. I know you can try. I don't know if you can. You're right. I don't know if you can, but I wouldn't even want nobody to try. My luck, we get a diesel ass crazy dude that just want to open doors. He can't open it. Don't worry. Next thing you know, click click. I don't even want to know. How about we don't find out?
What they're finding in research is that
Free Society, what up with you? I'll be the Memorial Weekend. I'm also going to need definitely ride. Like I said, I'll post my where's Sophia? Why Sophia ain't in the chat? I'll post my my WhatsApp on it. Yeah, like I don't want to know. Y'all, I get what y'all saying, but I don't want to know if that door can open. How about nobody touch the door until we land, and let the flight crew touch the door? I don't want to know. That's not something I'm interested. I'm actually gonna leave that in the box of shit I don't know. I don't want to know about none of that. Oh man! All right, so now we're gonna get to my Sosua rant. Hit me on the WhatsApp. Send me a text. Oh man! All right, hold on. That's funny. Okay. Bom dia, Tata, and happy birthday. Feliz cumpleaños to you. Ali said, how does DR handle people mental? They don't handle it very well at all. I got stories and stories about that one. The Matrix, see you Memorial Weekend, brother. Y'all can hit me up for tickets, so like I said, hit me up for any information. Spirit closed down because Trump's stupid ass war. I think it's affecting a lot of people, but Spirit was already going down, if you remember. They were already trying to sell themselves to JetBlue and Frontier, so that's a whole other situation. All right, so now I got that out the way. Like I said, hopefully he wasn't going crazy over a Chica. I don't know. I'm joking, but I'm not joking. Be careful. Hopefully he's in good spirits.
Eli then left.
I'm sorry. I think that's funny as hell. All right. So it was noted that I got an agenda when I talk good about Sosua.
Yeah.
It was noted I got a business when I talk good about Sosua. I want to give you guys a number. I'm going to give you guys a number about the dead Sosua. Not one business has closed since Project Atlantico. Businesses have struggled. They have struggled. Especially that first 4 months when all of you guys just stopped traveling for some reason. But not one business is closed. Not one. I didn't think some were going to make it. I didn't show I was going to make it. But not one business has closed since Project Atlantico. Did you know that? You probably didn't. So for it to be dead, these businesses, they're not thriving hand over fist, but it's good enough to get by for the moment until things get back to normal. When I say normal, meaning you guys stop worrying about what someone says online and actually get on a plane. Now, and like I said, how is that if not one business is closed? People are traveling. It's just the people running their mouth ain't traveling. Someone said, well, why doesn't he show videos of the Sosua's not dead? I don't do videos for voyeurs. I don't do videos for voyeurs. I do stuff for travelers. You know why? Because the traveler's going to get on a plane, going to come here for themselves and see it with their own 2 eyes. Why am I doing a video? So you can sit home and rub peanut butter on your nipples? No, not interested in that. I also have nothing to show on my videos because I have other things that go on. I actually had two YouTubers, but three. Another was a high social media person want to put me on their channel, Dominican. I politely said no because I was like, well, some of the content they put out is kind of ratchet, but they're Dominican, they can't get away with it. And I was like, how would I be sitting in the middle, my video, MrFlipFlop, or the business, or whatever the video we're gonna do, sit here, and then there's a prostitute video here, and a robbery video here. I love their content, I watch this, I'm not gonna say anything, I love their stuff, but I didn't feel comfortable putting myself on their channel based on the variety of their content. You know what I'm saying? Like my video would be in the middle of some ratchet shit, and I was like, nah, I'm good. So I'm gonna give you guys information, and for you guys that book flights and actually get on planes, you'll see it with your own two eyes. Now, my bias because I own a business, Family Lambs. I'm gonna say it in the back, Family Lambs. For you guys that run your mouth that much, you're not my clients because you're not booking flights. I am a tourist business. Do anybody want to Google what tourism is? Tourism is guys and women, ladies, who book flights and get on planes. Tourism is not people who chatty pat and gossip and leave comments in the comment section. Only. My business, this town, is a tourist town. Sitting on the couch and telling me how bad Sosua is not going to help anybody. Definitely not me. So I'm not talking to you. My business survives off of actual people getting on a plane and traveling. Not too far down, but all right. So not like taking a basketball and taking 6 steps, that type of travel. Actually going online with your little thumbs, booking a flight, booking your Airbnb, and coming on down. That's who I cater to. I don't cater to the chatty patties and the gossip girls. You just don't do nothing for me. You have no intentions of getting on the plane, so you're running your mouth. I cater, and I'm biased to the get on the plane mofos, not to sit on the couch mofos. Ali, I cater to you. I cater to tourists. Actual get on a plane people. Not I'm just a plain old guy gonna eat this plain old donut, sit on the couch and chat on and talk ish on YouTube. That's not who I cater to. Sorry. I can't help you with that. Now when you get on a plane, we can talk. I realize that a lot of these people don't get on planes. And I don't care. I love all the children of the world, but I don't care about people that don't get on planes. You don't help me one bit. You want to buy a Paradise Light t-shirt and stand in the projects? Okay. It's a sale, right? I guess. Just don't get shot. But what else can you do for me? You can't get a passport holder because you ain't got a passport. Stay in good spirits. And like I said, a homie had said, and it's my boy too, I'm not knocking him. He said, and I keep hearing this, it's not like it used to be. I'm gonna say it again. Show me one place in the world that's the same from a year ago. One place. Or we could do it like this. Go in the goddamn mirror and show me you from a year ago. Are you the same person? I know I'm not the same person from a year ago. And I'm not just talking about the weight loss, just period. Are you the same person from a year ago? Well, let's do it like this. So Sosua is dead, huh? Sosua is dead. There's so many other options right now. How about Colombia? They just got a baddie Venezuelan social media chick for her crew robbing tourists. You know what? Medellin right now at this very moment, I have a coupon. They're doing 2-for-1 deportations. 2 for 1. You bring a friend, we all get put back on the plane. And for you guys that want to be tough, because it's everybody's dream to be a gangster. It's everybody's dream to be a gangster rapper or stuff like that. Everybody wonder how Al Capone used to feel. Colombia immigration, they got an IG page. They're doing perp walks. Ask them for a video. So you're gonna get your perp walk. You'll know how Al Capone felt. Oh man, this feels good. I'm going to jail. You're not going to jail. You're going back on the plane. And then ask them, can I get that video, please? Can you WhatsApp me that video? Sure. You get a free perp walk and 2-for-1 deportations. Or you can just go and get drugged, right? It's just a fucking roll of the dice. I mean, but Sosua is dead. That's weird.
It's the biggest day on the beach.
I ain't seen nobody get drugged in Sosua. People will say they have, but we know that story. I don't see deportations in Sosua. I don't see perp walks in Sosua. Y'all better Google perp walk right now. Motherfuckers getting the whole perp walks. Yeah, you get perp walks. You know what would be the worst thing? You actually get into Medellin, get scoped, and as you're leaving, get perp walked and deported. Jesus Christ. What a vacation. But Sosua is dead. No, you're going to die in Colombia. Fuck is wrong with y'all? That shit weird. Matter of fact, get the fuck out of here with all that. And there was one dude on one of the chats, he was like, in one of the, I think, Facebook chats, he was like, man, I'll stick to Colombia. Enjoy, homie. Enjoy. I don't knock anybody going to any country. But don't brag when you might not make it in. Spirit's gone, so it's no more. I only spent $100 for the flight anyway. I can get turned around. I don't care. No, now you're going to have to really pay for a flight. You got to come out your pocket. So now you get turned around. Ooh. I saw one group said they paid thousands of dollars for their trip. Thousands. And all got turned around. 2-for-1 deportation. But Sosua is dead. They're ready to have those combos. And like I said, I speak from logic. I don't speak from social media. I'm not even really knocking Colombia. I've had great times in Colombia. Never had any issues in Colombia. But when I see what's going on, I'm like, Jesus Christ. What the hell? Like, Colombia immigration has an Instagram page. They are laughing at you. They are literally making jokes and talking ish every time they deport people. Go on their Instagram page. It's crazy. I was like this. I was going through it like, that's kind of foul. Like, they're like, oh, we got it. We got some more. Sending them back. What? Like, they're literally bragging about deporting y'all. We got another one. We got 6 one time. Shout to you guys. I was like, oh man, he dude's a little crazy. Let me catch up on the comments. Y'all know I'm missing some comments. One sec, y'all. One sec. I'm catching up right now. We got some more to talk about. 2-for-1 deportations. Y'all crazy out here. I ain't seen. Yeah, Sophia's around. She might be busy right now, but shout to her. They allowed to use more drugs. Yeah, that's a fact. Josh, it's very impossible to open aircraft doors. I don't, bro. Thank you for telling me about you can't open aircraft doors. I don't want to find out. I'm going to tell y'all right now. Let's go back to the opening the aircraft door. But like I said, allegedly the plane yesterday was already landed. It had landed. It was going to the gate, and homie tried to open the door. I don't know. Maybe he wanted to use the bathroom. I don't know. But you could tell me whatever the F you want. If I see anybody, if I'm on a plane and I see you going by the door doing this, I am dope fiending you out. I have no time for this shit. I'm not gonna say no, y'all don't worry, he can't open it. No. I don't even want to know if you can't. I'm gonna sit there and let you play with the door. Nah, we good. Dope fiend. Is there an air marshal on board? Like, get this dude out of here. Back him up. The fuck? Thank you for telling me, but I'm still not gonna allow somebody to sit there and play with the door. What are we talking about? Imagine me sitting, hey Steve, you still here? Imagine me sitting in business class with Steve and someone over there trying to mess with the door. I'm gonna tell Steve, don't worry, Steve, he can't open it. He's just crazy. Fuck out of here. I am not finding out. I don't want to know if he can open the door. Vlogs Calvo, what up with you, bro? Ralph Bake in the building. Big shout out to Bodega Boys. HR, what up, Henry? Yes, Knicks versus Sixers. Philly, get ready. Gino, what up? Ali said, I was there in November and I saw a few changes, but if you know how to move, it's as great as ever. I wasn't going to judge the sewer until I saw it for myself. And that's what I'm talking about. See it with your own eyes. It's, all right, let's do this. I'm going to stop at that comment, and I'll get to the rest of the comments. Give me a second. I sit at this bar every day and talk to tons of people. Anybody who's been to this bar know I'm always talking to people. 2% of the people I've talked to at the bar and outside on the street that I actually, and other people that outside that I know, but people here that I don't know, whatever the case may be, 2% have said they don't like Sosua currently. 5% have said it's not what they used to, but they adjusted. Everyone else is like, it's whatever. Like, who cares? I'm gonna do what I do. And I think I speak to more people than anybody. Tell me if I'm wrong. I think I speak to more people than anybody. So if you can find me someone else that speaks to more people about this town than me, I'll shut up. I won't open the door. I won't try to open the plane door. I'll be quiet. Steve, what up? He said, staying at John's spot. Big shout out to John. Networking and walking the sewer, a good way to see if the sewer a good place to retire. Oh, this is definitely a great place to retire, man. You're going to meet a lot of people, too. Romy said, I've been over 10 times since the shutdown, so sewer is not dead. There you go, Romy Rome. My first time to sewer, the main reason for my first stop was to flip-flops because of your videos. I appreciate it, Bert. HR said, Henry said, the new traveler excuse is Spirit Airlines canceled my flight. Facts, right? Now they really going to be on the couch. Now they never going to fly. Jackson G in the building. What's good with you? Oh man, I hope so, man. I hope so. I think it's gonna be a great series. Starts tomorrow too. Jay Over said, I'm confused. Why does it matter if the sewer is dead? Just don't go. And that's my thing. That's my point, J Ho. That is my point. Why does it matter if you're not flying anyway? You know what? The sewer is dead. Because guess what? If it was alive, if it was dead, if it was a motherfucking zombie, the people who ain't traveling wouldn't know anyway. That's my point, exactly. There's more commentary from non-travelers and dudes who were here 8-9 years ago than there is from anybody. I've seen this place change so many times. And I go, okay, nobody's adjusted like I've adjusted. And before the business will be 9 years old this year. In 2 weeks, it's 20 years I've been here. I've seen Sosua change over and over again. I can't be making this up. Hooligan travel it up with your brother said Flip doing the Lord's work. Ralph said, been there 4 times since Project Atlantic with no issues, just the same minus a bunch of weekend warriors. Here's the thing. I'm going to tell you about another thing about Sosua being dead. Here's another thing. One corner in the entire town is gone. One corner. Now, I haven't spoke to Ray in a little bit, so I haven't spoken to. I won't say I spoke to him directly about this. I just found this out the other day. Some cops, talking to some cops. They always stop over here and talk to me. And I was like, why there's so many of y'all on that corner? Like, it's crazy. It's like 30 cops on that corner. It's crazy. Like really on that corner. Spread out, they spread out, but they there. And I was told, you disrespect one, you disrespect all. And I didn't know he was talking about it first. And then he went into a little story and I was like, oh, okay, that's what it is. And he said to me, he said, there's no police in front of your spot. There's no police in front of Bailey's. And I was like, okay, I can't even argue with you. I get it. I'm just more confused. Like all that manpower for nothing, but okay. So that's, I guess, kind of a personal situation. But, and I guess I have to talk to Ray about that between me and him to find out what exactly, anything deeper than what I already know. But one corner in the entire town. And since it was dead. Here's what I understand. A lot of y'all just started traveling around COVID. Like I say, my man said, he said, it only been coming 2 years. 2 years was his heyday. I had about 11, 12 heydays. And a lot of y'all started coming around COVID and saw some madness on that corner, which is why the corner's the way it is now. I did a video about this a long time ago that they don't like that shit. traffic being stopped by twerking, all that shit that was going on just on that corner, the entrance to Sosua.
Last time we played the Knicks,
I kind of predicted it.
felt like
And I noticed that y'all just like someone said in one of the comments, it ain't the same no more. You want the $5 chicks. I can't apologize for that. I never touched any of them. Most of them chicks that was sitting on that corner or across, just randomly outside the bars, I would never touch. And no knock on you guys that did. I have no knock. But I noticed that's what's being missed. The ratchetness, the pickpocket, that I woke up without my phone. That's what y'all miss? I woke up, she stole my safe. I woke up, she stole my lotion. Like, come on, B. Huh? That's what y'all miss? I didn't miss none of that. And like I said, I didn't ever touch those chicks, so I can't really tell you if I feel away. I just know it's not as ratchet as it used to be. You know? But the things are everywhere. Tings are everywhere. There's nowhere I don't see tings. You know what I'm saying? But the ratchetness is definitely gone. The town is definitely cleaner. You know, so I get it. You wanted ratchetness. Cool. Listen, if Sosua doesn't have enough ratchetness for you, I'm telling you right now, it's being promoted. Medellin is giving away 2-for-1 deportations. You can go, bring a friend, and collect. Not a problem at all. We'll be okay in Sosua. Will you be okay? Silky Smooth, what up, Keith? Big shout Southside. He said 155 Polo Grand. Jay White, salute Desmond. I just got an emergency flight out of San Domingo yesterday. The Spirit canceled my flight. And yeah, a couple people left yesterday. Yeah, a couple people left. So shout to you. Because it was so sudden, some guys are leaving tomorrow. They already got to another airline. I did see some airlines are helping out. I don't think you gotta pay, like, if you show your Spirit ticket or your Spirit confirmation, you don't gotta pay full fare to get out if you're stuck in a place. I know Avianca, I think JetBlue, I think some airlines were helping out to get people stuck. Yeah, man, a 2-for-1, man. Look at that crazy name. I saw it in my own eyes. Sue is dead, never going back. And we will miss you, brother. We will miss you. I promise you we'll miss you. Every time you bought cereal and bologna in Playero, we were like, yes, he's back. He's back. Every time you bought 3 bottles of water at the club was like, there you go, that's the water guy. He'll never be dehydrated. We'll miss you, bro. We probably won't, but we will. He said go to Medellin, it's cool. How about last night with Philly sports? Yeah, the Flyers got killed. Yeah, that was crazy. OB, what up with you? I'd rather been suing any boring shit in the USA. Hey, Steph, you already know I agree with you. Ali said, don't worry, Flip. The same dudes will be coming back to sue real soon. No. Here's the thing. This happened during COVID. When DR opened up and everybody got kicked out of all those countries, they ran back down here. And I said, don't forget who welcomed you with open arms. And as soon as other countries opened up, I'm out of here. Oh, okay. But you made sure you were in DR, huh? I stay in good spirits. And like I said, how you want a place to stay the same and you not the same? Can anyone name me one place that has stayed the same in 1 year, that is the same as a year ago? One place. You can't. So it's redundant. And I actually saw one old head, and it was the funniest thing ever. I'm not going to call him out. He might be watching. It was an old head saying, I've been coming for 10 years. It's not like 10 years ago.
He also pops up to shallow right. When it still can't come home, it's 3-3.
The money not the same from 10 years ago. And I'm talking about the dollars. You ain't got the same dollar bills you had from 10 years ago. What are you talking about? The crack ain't the same. The meth ain't the same from 10 years ago. Jesus Christ. Early Saturday morning, Spirit Love. TF, what is it? Bet about it, insurance with trips to Medellin. And yeah, you bet. Hey, there you go. I like that. Get that travel insurance for Colombia. And well, Medellin, because Cartagena said they're gonna give y'all some places for hoes. Excuse me, Cartagena said we're gonna give you a red light district. Medellin's like, get up out of here. Richard Miller said, I'm with you 100%. I booked my flight and now I'm in Sosua. The ratchet YouTubers are not here. It's still giving Sosua bad publicity from outside. I'm stopping by. I'll see you soon, Rich. I'll definitely see you soon. Colombian Migration wants Knicks fans, but we win. Matter of fact, last time we beat y'all, I was in the Cartagena. Blade Runner said, yeah, now that's definitely about to start happening. International flights are going up. They're definitely going up. Can we please? Nah, but that's normal though. That's been going on since I've been coming here. You're gonna have church service. You're gonna have concerts. It's been going on since I've been coming here. There's nothing you can do about it. They do their little prayer service. I remember I was trying to drink one day, and I saw them set the stage. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, give me a bottle. They're like, nah, we can't sell you no alcohol because you come inside, but you can't sit out here. I was like, what? Fuck out of here. Flip is the real passion to 57. Bert said Colombia is like DJ Khaled, another one. Yeah, the Matrix, if I see you touching that door, you are getting choked out. I'm not playing the odds. I'm not asking ChatGPT. Motherfucker, get away from the door. New Billy D, what up? How you traveling with 3 other dudes and they let you crash out? Hey, that's another thing. I don't understand that, but I don't know. Jamel around the world said, plane doors are sealed with 8,000 pounds of pressure from the outside. Listen, Jamel, I love you for that. Thank you for all this valuable information. But if someone touches the mother effing door while we're in the air, now that yesterday landed, they landed yesterday. They were, what I'm being told was they were on the ground. Let someone touch that door while we in the air. The 8,000 pounds of pressure factor you just gave me, I don't care. There's gonna be 220 pounds of dope fiend. Come on. I get you, and you're probably right. I could probably look it up. It's probably the door can never open. I don't want to find that if that guy's the guy. Remember King Arthur's sword? You got to get the sword out of the stone. And the one kid came and did it. Nah, I don't want to be the guy. They said no one can remove the sword from this stone. I don't want to be the guy. I'm just gonna hold it down. POP, we all we got. Not to get political, but pundits are being neither to blame. I mean, I can't. Yeah, you can't speak on that. Nah, JetBlue definitely not shutting down. They were trying to buy Spirit. Mo Music, what up? Wayne Chester, what up? Flip, I finna come around there and get some of those fire ass wings. Sosua is different, but I still love it. I didn't type that. That's what I'm saying. I only hear Sosua is dead from people that are not here. And even one dude lied online. It's like, I'm here right now. Pascal was terrible. I said, bro, you lying. Now I know you lying. Dudes had me on FaceTime trying to get me to Glasgow. And I was like, nah, fam. What's up, brother? I was like, nah, fam. I'm in the bed. It's my bedtime. I'm going to Club Gym tomorrow. And I saw Glasgow lit. And I was like, damn, that shit crazy. Well, not Glasgow, downstairs, excuse me. Nah, Steph, they're not going nowhere. They just added a bunch more routes. They're not going nowhere. I get what you're saying, but they'll be all right. Now Philly fans have a week and a half. Oh, yeah, listen, I'm ready for the Sixers. Jose said, I love this comment. He said, the same people saying Sosua is over are the same people that can't afford Spirit Airlines. Like I said, real travelers travel and don't worry about one corner with $5 box. Real travelers travel. When I'm biased and I'm having an agenda, it's to travelers. Because travelers don't worry about gossip girls and what the YouTuber says and what someone typed online Sosua is dead or is it still dead? Travelers don't worry about that. Travelers get on planes. And for you guys in the chat that went with me to Colombia, we heard, oh, Colombia's, Cartagena's bad, man. They messed it up. There's cops everywhere. I said, that got to do with us. And we went and had a good time. I was told, hey, Brazil's going through, I forgot what it was a couple years back. Brazil was going through something. I was like, I don't care. We're going. And we had a good time. I don't care what other people say. I go see it for myself and I enjoy myself. See, that's the difference. I'm a traveler. You know, don't go there. Flight booked. I don't listen to what other people say. I don't care about gossip. Let me go. Now, if I don't like it, cool. Okay, I didn't enjoy myself. They were right. But it's never happened in the history of the world. Happy Sunday, Paradise Life. See you soon, brother. That's what's up. See y'all July. Gary Jones, what up? Say good afternoon. Everybody checking in for B-More. Big shout out to B-More. I enjoyed Sosua and flip-flops wonderfully 2 weeks ago. My best of 14 trips. Hey man, I ain't typing this. My hands are right here. Definitely gotta be personal if they're on the corner. And like I said, I can't confirm it. I just know what I was told. And I'm just like, COVID aftermath drew people out to unleash craziness. That's a fact. You got more people talking about the changes of Sosua than you do in the Matrix. Listen, here's the funny part. Sosua is always going to be the top place. The reason I say the top place is because you can't stop talking about it. Always going to be new people getting on planes. New people are always getting on planes. Okay, so that's never going to end. What bothers me is this narrative that for some reason usually gets carried by dudes who got their heart broken or Christopher Colombians. Like I said, I started seeing a lot of dudes that ain't been here in like 8-9 years comment on Sosua, and I was like, that's weird, bro. You're not even here. You haven't even been here. You don't even know anything that's been going on. Why would you comment on Sosua? Here's my thing. If you ain't got a flight, there's no reason to comment on Sosua. Talk about the corner store. Talk about Pathmark. Does Pathmark still exist? I don't know. Talk about Home Depot. Talk about the new drills in aisle 10. That's what you should be commenting on. Oh, let me look up the drill. Oh yeah, Home Depot. Shout to them. Don't talk about Sosua because you're not coming. You wasn't coming before they said it was dead. I'm not going there. They said it was dead. You wasn't coming before it. Project Atlantico was a whole year ago. You had no plans to get on a flight before you ever heard of Atlantico. Project Atlantico? You didn't even know what it was. You didn't have a flight booked yet. I ain't going there. You wasn't coming. That's my problem. You had no plans on going anywhere but to work in the corner store and to go to Home Depot get you a drill. I gotta buy a drill today. I gotta fix it. Whatever you fix with a drill. And then you got dudes who ain't been here in years and years and years. Who had they could talk about Sosua and certain things. Hey, what's good, man? They could talk about certain things because they've been here before, but they ain't been back. So what are you talking about? You shouldn't comment on Sosua. If you're a YouTuber that's telling me what your mans in them told you, who cares? This is the funniest shit and here's the funny part. Some small group of motherfuckers. Everyone else is like, you gotta see the expats that talk to me, the Canadians that talk to me, the brothers that talk to me, everybody that talks to me. They be like, what is everybody talking about? Sosua being dead. I don't know. The $5 chicks are gone. No more $5. But for real, that corner had Henry. He said that corner had the bottom of the barrel, bruh. I had to disinfect myself every time I walk by that corner. Ooh, with the ickies. B-Mode in the building. Oh, not me, okay. Ms. Raw, what up? Sosua has always been good to me. Been 6 times and always enjoyed myself there. That's what's up. Laurie Jones says, next year Sosua will tell all Jesus Christ, Laurie. I think you said that in 2025. And I think you said it again in 2024. Oh, is it the year yet? Next year Sosua will tell it all. When is it happening? When? What's going to be the year? By the way, you know what? Sosua is dead. Everybody just come for Halloween. How about that? Everybody. I remember someone said, oh, it was crazy because it was Halloween. What do you mean?
The shooting is what hurt them the most.
It was only good because it was Halloween. Sosua and DR itself is so much more than one corner. And that's the problem, Ali. Everybody worry about that one corner. It's weird. But like I said, a lot of those guys just started traveling. Washington Spirit Service was bad. And yesterday, Spirit Service was horrible. Like I said, I flew them once. And I said I would. Listen, if I had the choice of a life-saving Spirit flight and an overpriced flight from any other airline, and I might could die if I missed that little bit of time, I'm rolling the dice like y'all roll the dice in Colombia. I'm rolling the dice. No whammies, no. I just can't do Spirit. It was the worst experience of my life. And I used to fly AirTran. AirTran to me was like a budget local airline, but it was cool.
What sort of
But
challenges do you think?
I say that to say that's the most budget airline I've ever flew is AirTran. But I like the AirTran. And you might have a rap battle on the AirTran. You might start singing on AirTran. I don't know. It got crazy on there sometimes. But it was a dope experience. But that was like a budget airline to me. I know about 70% of those low-level chicks were on that corner, but 30% was 7 or above. And there's nothing wrong with that because everyone's gonna have their level. What I'm saying is, it was really low level on that corner. I told you guys, I never paid attention to girls on the street. Show me who's inside the business. Because most of them on the street for a reason. Some could be underage. I don't know. I didn't take the time to talk to them because you can't get in these spots without ID. But some just, you could tell they were trouble. And they probably had gotten in trouble in those businesses before. That's why they were outside and not inside. Some probably use fake IDs. I've seen that before. I remember back in the days, a long time ago, chick came in to Roomba with my girl's ID. My girl had lost ID. My girl at the time, it was a long time. My girl at the time had lost her ID. Now they knew her, so she was with me. She was sitting down chilling. And security is checking the IDs. And he yells at the table. And I'm like, what's going on? He goes, and he says her real name out loud. And I was like, what the fuck? Chick was coming in the door with her ID. Like, so, it could be ID, fake ID, what it may be. But the ones on the street, if they wasn't inside, you ain't getting even my attention. Because there's a reason you on the street. I'll let you come see it for yourself, Mo. The water guy. Chuck E. Cheese and Chuck E. Cheese. Unfortunately, most people only know Ratchet. And then Blade Runner, listen, I hope I did not make it seem like I don't like Ratchet. I like me a little Ratchet. But I'm not going to let Ratchet overtake my common sense and meet my travels, right? Every now and then, you're never going to get no footage, but I might go the Ratchet route. I'm from the hood. But to say that a place is dead because of one ratchet-ass corner is crazy. There's some ratchetness down the block in the back street. You can still get a little bit of ratchet. It's just not on that corner anymore. My homie Dasin said, DR will always be my second home. I enjoy visiting different parts. Yeah, you be all over the place. All good as 10 years ago, he was 60. Facts, right? Flip sounds like you talking about Gans. Oh, no, not at all. Listen, for Gans, he's on to different countries. I was around, Gans was around early in my days. I was around his first trips and all that. People move on. I have no knock if you move on. But also, you can't hold on to the heyday. And I'm not talking about Gans, no, but if he's talking about the 1990s of Sosua, okay, you can't hold on to the heyday, fam. I'm sure there's a lot of drug dealers like, man, I remember when crack was booming in the 90s. Yeah, well, it's not the 90s, fam. Like, yeah, you gotta grow up, gotta evolve. Motherfuckers don't want to evolve. Mommy said the Coliseum on Jamaica looked the same until they closed it. Facts. Warren Rome said, I'm liking the new Sosua. Me too, I love this new Sosua. Dudes taking regalo requests from their chica in Medellin and bringing toys, handcuffs. Yeah, look. I don't understand that whole situation in Medellin. It's getting crazier and crazier. And once I got on their Instagram, I was like, oh my God, they're bragging about deporting people? Mr. Boy, what's up with you? He says, salute CEO Flip. Hope Mama Flip is good. Yeah, she back in the States. I hear Christopher Colombians trying to make their way to Venezuela. Bro, let me tell you something. There was one flight to Venezuela the other day. Most folks went crazy. I'm like, my man. There's no tourist structure for you in Venezuela. If you get kidnapped, you can't call Trump. When I'm telling you military dudes were telling me, we military, we didn't go outside. They were working. They were like, we didn't go outside because motherfuckers walking around with big old guns. So go to Venezuela for all the $2 box. All of it. If you get kidnapped, you're going to be sitting there like, damn, you over there hog-tied. Talking about, damn, I should have went to Medellin and got deported. Fool, why'd you go to Medellin and get deported? But Sosua dead. You gonna be dead. Jesus Christ. Absent-minded professor he says, what's crazy is to love you when you're spending money in DR, but that same girl won't even look at you twice in the U.S. Hey, look, I hear that. I'm about to say, you talk about you, but I hear that. Everybody has different experiences. I'm lacking in my Sosua travel this year so far. Yeah, Thailand, you was in Thailand for like 3 months. Passport Salvation said they complain in America, they complain in Sosua, they just want to complain. Facts, that's a fact. They just complain and complain and complain. And I don't got no problem with complaining, but book a flight. People are complaining. Listen. You can't complain about playing time when you won't get up off the bench. We in the huddle, you sitting on the bench. But you talking about you want more plays. Fam, come over here and get in the game. You're not in the game, fam. Without that email itinerary, you are not in the game. You can't complain about more playing time. You can't complain about the plays we run or the defense because you ain't playing. You're not in the game. You know, and I gotta be honest, I'm not the coolest option, right? I'm cool in my own mind, but I'm not the coolest option. You know, you could say women don't like me because I'll break their heart, and maybe I'm a little too arrogant at times, right? You could say men don't like me because I trigger their insecurity, my overconfidence. I don't know, excuse me. And I had a conversation with someone the other day. You could say some Dominican, I would say some Dominicans, I do a lot for this country, may not like me because I'm a successful gringo, right? But then other Dominicans see what I do for how I help so many people and how I make sure I do my best to help or get help or assist them whatever way I can. And I get a lot of love here. But you know, you may some hate me because I'm successful. Not a lot. There's a good amount of expats don't like me because I paved my own lane. I made my own lane, did what I wanted to do. A lot of people don't like that. But at the end of the day, I don't adhere to nobody's rules. I focus on me. And I don't care who don't like me. I will say one thing that's funny to me. And someone actually hit me, and I'm not going to say who. They hit me in a comment behind the scenes after a comment section. I love saying that. And they saw some comments, and they said, I said, you notice some people will never challenge you because they know who you are? I'm like, I don't want them to challenge. It's not that I'm challenging them. I'm speaking facts. I'm speaking logic. Someone said something. I responded, are you the same person you were? Because you keep wanting this place to stay exactly the same as you remember it. But are you the same? Or find me we've been in this chat for 57 minutes. No one has told me a place that's the same as it was a year ago. No one. Because you can't think of one. I went to La Serena a few weeks ago. La Serena, Puerto Plata. I hadn't been there maybe a little under a year. They changed the whole La Serena. I used to be in La Serena 10 minutes. I could buy everything I wanted. I knew where everything was. I ain't been there in a while. Now I go in there. I was like, oh, really got a shop now. They moved the towels over here. Like, just like my first time being in the store. Because everything changed. But the more things change, the more they stay the same. Can I say? MrFlip, love from BMO. Appreciate you, brother. Lori Jones said, so it's 0 chicks in the streets. That's how I know he's on the couch. Everybody give a round of applause for Lori Jones. You're doing God's work on the couch, my friend. You were here and you're asking me, is there 0 chicks? You're doing God's work. Matter of fact, fix your cushion on the couch real quick. You probably got your little blankie. Get your little blankie. That's God's work. You just told me it's over. Then you're asking, there's no chicks on the street. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? It's the barren wasteland of Sosua. Stay your ass home. Yeah, Freddie Mac, I don't know. Fast Mom still around? I think they closed. My bad. Hey, Charles, shout to the couch boys. Exactly. Only real concern I have is the gas price. Oh, gas going up here too. Did Panama come back? See that? Look, I brought it back into existence. See what happens? You're right there.
Actually, there's still water overall, I think, but he couldn't walk.
AMP is going for a while.
All I have to say is this.
Freddie said, gas prices in the United States at an all-time high, but Sosua on their mind. Fill her up. You heard about Sosua? Can I get $11 on 2? You heard about Sosua? $11. Don't question me. $11 on 2. Regular. You heard about Sosua? That is hilarious. Suki said, you already know they're not going to Brazil. Oh, they're not going. Yeah, listen. One thing I can say is as dope as I'll never talk bad about Brazil. Brazil has its negatives. Brazil might be more dangerous than Colombia, but when you step out of the tourist areas, see these areas they'll tell you don't go to. But Copa and all that, that's safe. So I really can't talk bad about Brazil, but when it comes to danger, Brazil is probably more dangerous than Colombia. You know, things happen there as well, but it's not as they protect like here. They protect tourists here. Brazil, they protect tourists in Brazil. You know what I'm saying? Colombia, 2-for-1 deportations. You just woke up from being scoped. You like, where am I? In the hospital? No, immigration. You're being deported, sir. Take a picture. How they lining everybody up to be deported is funny as hell. Diallo Jack, what up with you? What's up, Flip? Be back there soon to get some more of this delicious food. Slim had a ball in the suit. There you go. It's not dead. It's quality over quantity. That's my point. Ty Marshall said, yeah, rip AirTran. I used to like AirTran. That's how I'm old. I'm old. My bad. Jay Quay said, Pedro Casante and DRO is another version of the corner. Facts. Mosman said, I'm done with Sosua. See you Memorial Weekend. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, my bad. AirTran. My fault. I did go back, did it? That's what it was, Delta One. Thank you. They merged with Southwest. Thank you. Thank you. Dave said, I'll be at Sosua funeral in 2 weeks. I'll be there for the funeral for Halloween. I'll be there in January for 2 rounds of playoffs and for Super Bowl. I just bought a fresh black suit. Hey, let us pray for Sosua. Let us pray. There's 2 things the world can't stop talking about. Trump and Sosua. Facts. Stat said the issue is that one corner because it was the videos was of the excuse me, I can't read now. Was the videos was of that corner that motivated them to come. They didn't see the real quality because they didn't allow cameras by bailies on inside. I get you, Stat, and you're not wrong, but there's more, right? Would you let a corner control your trip? You know what that sounds like to me? And not talking direct to you, Stat. You know what that sounds like to me? The dude who lets his block force him not to leave. I can't leave the block, gotta hold it down. Now y'all go enjoy Jamaica, y'all go enjoy Colombia, y'all go enjoy DR. I can't leave, I gotta hold it down out here. I love this corner. Nah, man, there's a big old world out there to see. It's a big old town out here. Soul Plane is so. That spot had scammers and everything. He said, back in my day, pizza was $5 cents a slice. Jesus Christ, how old are you? If you gave me some dollar pizza, I'd be happy right now. Crack still booming. Yeah, I remember I'm in the 90s. CMD said everything changed, but it's still the same. That's my point. I ain't going to Venezuela. Desmond and Flip, I respectfully disagree with you and all y'all in the chat. I make 6 figures per year. I had no problem whatsoever taking Spirit. I ain't rich. I need my money. No, Dad. I wasn't knocking that, bro. I'm joking. I'm not knocking. I tell you, I flew AirTran. I'm not knocking budget travel. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Definitely not knocking anybody who wanted to fly Spirit. But honestly, if you want to pay attention, Spirit definitely don't affect Sosua. There's only 3 to 5 flights a day, and you're going to Santiago, so most of the people ain't even coming to the North Coast. People sprinkled in, yeah, but most of that plane ain't coming to Sosua. Now, if American or Delta or United shuts down or JetBlue, now we got a different story. But yeah, definitely, I'm only joking. Kenya Potter, what's up? He says, Sosua is fire every time a different experience. Had the best time 2 months ago. Broke bum travelers, please continue going to Thailand. I didn't mean to say laugh out loud. Y'all ain't spending no money anyway. We fly AA to Puerto Plata. P-Man, what's up with you, brother? You outside or inside? Was in Nicaragua in January. I was on an organized tour, but I'm sure it's fun outside there. There you go. New Billy said the game, the AI, they won't even come to practice. Fact. Blade Runner said, heard that this was response or retaliation to how Colombians are deported from the U.S. Honestly, I know the whole, when the Trump thing started, when he was talking ish to the president, that's when the Colombia thing started, excuse me. That's when the Colombia thing started, right? And it just got worse. And now they're making it personal. You know what I'm saying? Like where they're like really going out their way to mess with people. And it's not a black thing. It's not a white thing. I saw some Europeans get deported, but it's mainly Americans. I still cut the spread on Frontier, and I said, nope, passengers and customer service employees just look bad. I never heard nothing bad about Frontier, but I never flew them. Just like the reggae record, life is what you make it. Sosua is definitely what you make it. Jasmine said, the only bad thing I'm stuck up about is the baddies I'm dealing with. They gotta be 8s to 10s, or I ain't getting on that plane. Return on investment, I ain't mad at you. Definitely hit that like button, y'all. We got 100 something in the chat. He said, he got that Lahoma Simpson imprint on the couch. Facts, right? Couch Potato telling me about, there's 0 girls there? Oh, my head hurts when I get asked dumb questions. Pathmark, Stop and Shop, okay. Stop and Shop around for a long time. He said first class, second class, or last class. I don't give a fuck. Get me in to and from my destination. 215, what up with you, bro? How you doing? Having a problem with women dressing appropriately over booty shorts and spandex. Oh, bro, tell him again, Keith. Why is volleyball on? This is crazy. I don't even, like I said, I understand ratchet, man. I like a little ratchet, but, you know, some people just, all right, case in point. Whatever month Atlantico happened, I think I said this on one of my Sunday services. I was going to the gym, so I came here at like 3, 4 in the morning. As I'm driving, there was this car blocking the road, but he pulled over as he saw me coming. And when I looked to the right, it was like 6 dudes and like 11 chicks, maybe like 2 cops, 11 chicks, and they were dancing against the wall. And Atlantico already happened. And I was like, this is crazy. This is crazy. I wanted to make a phone call. Hey, I need you on this corner right now. But it was just weird because it was like he was dancing on the wall. And I was like, okay, I guess. And it got ratchet real quick. I go to Haiti and have lunch with barbecue before I go to Venezuela. I ain't even mad at you. Facts, right? Might go to no damn Venezuela. Dudes are thirsty. But see, also, you know what this recent, because the Sosua is dead to social media, because the social media's got bigger now. You know what this recent, like I say, I'm gonna say it again. I've been here 20 years. Sosua's been dead 15 of those 20. That's every year I heard Sosua's dead. We do this all every year. But you know what's funny to me about this Sosua situation? It showed me who real travelers are. It showed me the type of person that's being kicked out of these countries, that's having drama in these countries. Because you're not a real traveler. And I notice a lot of these guys are not real travelers. Because the only ones complaining are the dudes who don't travel. I ain't heard one dude say, I'm on my 3rd passport, Sosua's dead. Nope, ain't heard that. Never heard that a day in my life. Mr. Wayne, what up? Say, what's good? Can't wait for Halloween. Yeah, Halloween tickets on sale. More tickets on sale. Definitely hit me up. Halloween gonna be, listen, it's going to be a movie. Oh, sorry. Almost messed that up. Stat said I was saying they had a video montage of Pedro that most people look forward to. They can't sue so because they got cleared out. Oh, I get you, but here's the thing though, Stat. The creep cam dudes are recycling their videos. So the videos are still there. I just saw like 4 creep cam videos in the past 2 weeks, recycled from back in the day. So I get what you're saying of what you saw, but it's not like when you get here, there's fucking scarecrows in the middle of the street and boughs of hay rolling down the street. You know what I'm saying? It's not a barren wasteland after a fucking apocalyptic aftermath. But you let dudes on the couch tell it. There's zombies walking around. Cannibalism's going on. The fuck? Y'all crazy. Will, bro, appreciate that super chat, my brother. Thank you, OG. I'm on live, right? What's good with you, baby? How you doing, baby? I love visiting Sosua when it's dead. There's too much. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm good. Women that aren't judged probably are denied entry into classical. And that's what classical always used to be. You couldn't get in. Ali said, tumbleweeds, thank you, HR. Ali said, what's the purpose of talking about Sosua if you're not going? Listen, that's my point. I don't know what the constant conversation is. You got guys in Colombia talking about Sosua. I'm gonna give you guys a heads up. This is me. Maybe not you. If I'm in Colombia having so much fun, I got all the cocaine, the tussie, the chicas, the payasas. Oh my God, I'm going crazy in Colombia. I'm not talking about Sosua. Pass me the tussie, fam. Fuck Sosua. What? If I'm having the time of my life in Brazil, I'm not talking about Sosua. Like, if I'm in Thailand, rubbing on a ladyboy, having the woo, it's so crazy in here. Trust me, it's a girl. I'm not talking about Sosua. Trust me, it's a girl. Oh my God, I'm going to hell. Sorry. Trust me, trust me, it's a girl. I'm not talking about Sosua. Sorry, that's, oh my God. But for some reason, everybody wants to talk about, what, are you missing friends in these countries? Like you have no friends to hang out with? So Sosua's dead, come over here and hang with me. Trust me, it's a girl. Oh my God, I'm crying. Whew. Oh, I'm sorry, I gotta catch that. Someone in Thailand's gonna be real mad right now. Oh man. Stat said the real Sosua visitors stopped going to the strip at some point. And that's the thing, like, I used to, listen, guys, if you heard me say it a million times, I used to love the strip. I was a strip slave. I love the strip. But then you grow, okay. I mean, I still, every now and then I used to be like sitting out there just chilling, but you grow. There's other things going on. Now, strip, I don't care if the strip came back to ratchetness tomorrow. I would be out there. Now, if some of the fellas want to go, I'll go hang out with them real quick, but the strip has never, for the last 10 years maybe, a strip has never been my point of existence. Previously it was, I won't even lie to you. I used to love the strip. If you were sitting there talking too much on the beach, you hit me tapping my feet. I want to go to the strip. It's like a drug. You know what I'm saying? The first trip wonders who go to Sosua once a year. And that's the thing, a lot of dudes go once a year. Yes, please. Chinde barbecue a lot of? Yeah, I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. When I was in Cartagena Boulevard, Colombia, I didn't think about the suit. I wasn't even thinking about misery. Yes, I'm saying, who thinking about another country? If I'm having so much fun in these other countries, how can I stop what I'm doing to talk about Sosua? Maybe I need some friends. Sosua's dead, y'all. Come hang out with me. We might get deported, but come on, hang out in Medellin. I'm leaving Thailand alone. I'm leaving Thailand. Let me stop. Oh man, that was funny. After my second trip to Sosua, I didn't even like the strip no more. I was going to the left side. That was where all the greatness was. Thank you. Thank you. When I travel, I got 5 prerequisites. And the first 3 are about safety. I agree. Then I value everything else. My thirst ain't never gonna override my safety. And that's the problem. A lot of these dudes allow their thirst to override common sense and safety. That's when you hear she's so bad, I gotta go. She no lady boy. These ones, I don't think anybody talking shit. I think there's some men out there who can only afford to take 1 trip a year. But D. Smith, asking what's going on and saying it's dead is 2 different things. Because I'll go in comment sections, bro. I may not always comment, but I'll be in comment sections just to check out everybody's temperature. And you can go in Jamie's Instagram post. I think I shared it as well. And the majority is saying Sosua's not dead. But then you got something, it's over. Then I click on their page. They're on a cruise. You on a Disney cruise with the kids. Talking about Sosua's dead. You're probably dying to be in Sosua right now. A little rugrats running around going crazy. You probably seasick. Is dead. And you want a Disney cruise. Sosua, like, if I'm on, see my point? Homie on a Disney cruise telling you Sosua's dead. Then like I said, I know a couple people that ain't been here in 10 years. Sosua's dead. Jesus Christ. The famous Aiken, what's good with you, bro? He said, I once fell for the dumb YouTube, Instagram post, but for those who say Sosua is dead, clearly don't know anyone who stay out there. And that's a fact because I remember there was, and I'm not going to throw somebody under the bus. There was a situation where someone had got online and said, well, my man's right here. My man's right here. I didn't pay no mind. Someone sent it to me. I was like, I don't know who their man is, but what are they talking about? I'm out here. I'm not at the bar. I was in the place they were saying was over. It was done. This is before Atlantico. This is maybe about 2.5 years ago. Another Sosua's dead year. And later on, I want to say it had all bypassed. A few months later, I found out who the dude was. The actual dude who lives here. And I said, you gotta be fucking kidding me. This dude comes outside once a month. He came out on a Tuesday or a Wednesday when obviously it's decent. I mean, it was normal times, but he didn't like it. He don't like it any day because he's never outside. What is he comparing it to? Is dead. I forgot you were still alive, homie, because we never see you no more. You don't come outside your crib. You up in some drugs. Like I said, you gotta look at the point of reference. You ain't gotta believe me. Like I said, I'm not the coolest option to listen to because there's always gonna be people that go against me just because I'm me. It always takes a team of motherfuckers to go against me because one person's not gonna be able to challenge me on anything. Damn, let's get him right in my damn nose. Once I heard I was talking about cocaine. Brother checking Adam's apples on the trip. Jay Diggs, what up with you? Gracias. ¿Solo eso? Ah, yo pienso más. Dame seis camarón. Yeah, la plancha, yeah. Y yo comienzo junto, gracias. Yeah, thank you. Porque en eso nomás. I got my food. I thought I had more turkey meat. Jose said Thailand is for those who like the young looking Bill. Yeah, I guess. Wiseman is looking good. Hopefully in the next, because we got sun now. There's no more rain for the next 8 days. Happy for that. It's being painted. It was being painted yesterday. Looking good. Hopefully, I'm hoping a week. It looks like it's almost there. Now that we're gonna have sun, they can paint without those rain and shit. So hoping that I still don't know how much it's gonna cost. We'll see. I'll figure that out later. But hopefully this week, brother. The thirst does override common sense, and that's the problem with a lot of travelers nowadays. Pardon me, I had to move for my food. Maybe I have too much pride, but I ain't going nowhere I'm not wanted. Many in Colombia, hospitality was a serious problem for me. It was, and Dez, that's my thing. Like I said, I've had great times in Colombia. Cartagena, Medellin, great times. Never had an issue. I got sick once in Medellin, that was it. Never had an issue. Enjoyed every trip to Colombia except the last one in Cartagena when I realized they just got too fucking expensive. And it wasn't I didn't enjoy it. I was like, damn, I got to bring more money here than I bring anywhere else. But always had a great time in Colombia. Love Colombia. Straight up and down. But you think I'm rushing over there now? Well, rushing to Medellin. I was planning on going to Medellin because I got some friends with business out there I wanted to support. You think I'm rushing to Medellin now, knowing they got 2-for-1 deportations? Knowing that I might get a perp walk? Have any of you ever had a perp walk, like a real perp walk? I did. I think I was 14 years old. I was caught up in some shit with my cousins. I had a real deal perp walk. They wouldn't let them take pictures of us because we were minors, but we were on that. There's a newspaper thing. We're in the back, like 3 of us that were underage are in the back. But they did a real deal perp walk. That ain't fun. And let alone back then you couldn't go on Instagram and see it. Why would I want to go in there now and we got MrFlipFlop. Shout to migration. That's what they be saying. They be like, shout to applause to migration. Flip-Flop's out of here. What the fuck did I do? Then, what you don't know, and I know two people it happened to. One's in Ron's group. You can call ahead to Medellin and fuck somebody's trip up. You can call ahead and drop a tip and fuck somebody's trip up. Think about that. Think about that. I know two people it happened to. Why did I interview them? Because this is not a Colombia channel. I'm not giving Colombia no light. Get all the tussy, scopamine, all the deportations you want. I'm not giving them too much light over here. But I want to be safe. I want to know when I get off a plane. I ain't gonna lie. When I went to Cartagena the last 2 times, I was kind of like, man, I hope they don't mess with us. Yeah, I had a collar shirt on, no issue. But that's Cartagena though. I hadn't been to Colombia in a while. I mean, Medellin in a while. Saying Sosua dead, being on a cruise ship is nasty work. That's my point. These are the people saying Sosua is dead. Because like I said, I be in the comment, then I just clicked, oh, who's this? Maybe I recognize them. Nope. They're on a Disney cruise. Sosua is dead. Ghost town. Over. What? And then some of the commentary I hear about Sosua, that's how I know you're not here. Or I know you're not coming, or you haven't been here, or you're not on your way. 0 chicks. Huh? Wait a minute. If you just counted the bartenders, if you just counted the straight up female bartenders in all the businesses of Sosua, just the bartenders alone, nobody else, no streetwalkers, no random visitors. If you just count the bartenders in every business in this town, that's more girls than you ever met. 0 chicks. Tumbleweeds. I hear the music. I can't help myself. I'm a Sosua because it's segregated. I don't got time to have to be worried about if someone's big brother in Thailand. Goodfellas being CTG more. Hey, big shout to the Goodfellas. Big shout to Jake Diggs, man. Y'all enjoy CTG. I miss it out there too. Yeah, I wouldn't go to Medellin. I'd still go to CTG. I wouldn't go to Medellin. Hey, Blade Runner. They dropping dimes. They called in ahead and said, hoping my wife sees this video, and they call ahead on you. They dropping dimes and they're saying, yo, a sex tourist is landing tomorrow. Here's their name. And when you get there, they're already ready for you. That shit wild. I watched one of the videos of the dude Capo. I've been keeping up with some of the stuff. I don't even think I follow him. It just pops up on my status. And he's never going back to Medellin. I'm sure of that. I'm almost sure his expose is gonna never let him Colombia again. But he said some shit that when he landed back in America, they jacked him up. And when they let him go, they were like, yeah, they tried to set you up. They tried to say you did all this shit, you got all types of stuff. Like, so Colombia was trying to do him dirty. Then he had someone from migration, I think she's the head of migration, talking shit on his post. So not only is Colombia migration on social media, they ready for the clap back. You just, like, if they get in my comment, matter of fact, Immigration Colombia, if y'all clap back in my comments, I'm gonna give you 2 thumbs up. They clapping back when you comment crazy about them. They clapping back. That's why I say, I don't think I'm going to Medellin. I can see it now. I'm definitely getting a 2-for-1 deportation. They're gonna deport me, bring me back, deport me again. just me. Oh, we deported MrFlipFlop twice in 1 day. You know someone got to prove a point with a motherfucker like me. Make sure he never come back. Oh, bro, like I said, I know 2 people. I know one personally, another one I know from the internet. And I was like, man. And yeah, like I said, you can do the perp walk. They can escort you through. They do whole videos on y'all. They can escort you through customs. And before you get a play, can you send me that video on WhatsApp? I want to post it on IG. Look at me, y'all. Al Capone perp walk. I will pass. I do not need no perp walk, no mug shots. I don't need none of that shit. None of it. None of it. I don't know what, like, I don't know what I do. And that's another, I don't know what I do. And then they go through your phone, like, bruh, I got personal shit on my phone. You know what I'm saying? Now, what if I got a couple porns in my phone, just me and my girl, or me and my ex, or someone I was dealing with? What's that got to do with immigration? Motherfucker, you supposed to stamp my shit and let me move on. My personal porn in my phone with an adult, a consensual adult, has nothing to do with immigration. I've never seen a law where it says I can't make porn with my woman. And then the funny thing is, they'll be like, well, you had the glasses. No, man, she grabbed the phone and talked to the phone. Hey, consensual. What are you talking about? And this is private. What the fuck are you going through my phone for? But here's the thing, what they looking for? Well, I don't like kids undressed around me, so I got tons of pictures of my kids. I got a lot of kids. What are they gonna say? I might have some porn, but consensual adult porn. I like shit like that. I'm into shit like that. But what are you looking through my, what, you wanna see some wings? You said Colombia wings is terrible. Deported. My bad. Oopsies. I love the wings in Colombia. I don't. Rob, what up? And say, yo, what's up with you, young fella? Rob, hit me up on the. Thank you, love. Gracias. Hit me up on the WhatsApp. I'll send you the Halloween itinerary. Them dudes landed in Medellin with the suitcase full of baby. Yeah, that. Listen. Any Christopher Colombians or anybody planning to go to Colombia, please listen to the words coming out of my mouth. They have pharmacies and stores in Colombia. You do not need to buy any of that stuff. They sell it. You know what I'm saying? And then if you're traveling with like 13 dildos and strap on, I don't know about that life. I don't know what your plans were. You might not want to do that. You might want to save that freaky shit for a short stay hotel in the States, right? Jamel said they can go through your phone. It's not the point of going through my phone. It's what are you looking for? All right, case in point, I'll tell you the story. I went to LaGuardia Airport one time. I think I was going to California. Yeah, I was going to California. I had got a flight out of LaGuardia, that's right. So when I get through, I'm going through TSA, and the guy said, hey, can you come over here? I said, oh, okay. You know, I'm always cooperative. I don't do nothing. And they were like, we got to check. Can you give us your hands? I said, my hands? You gonna spank me? I was making everybody laugh, but I was sincerely nervous. I was like, you gonna spank me? I'm talking, you mean give you my hands? Everybody started laughing. He's like, no, we gotta check your hands for just for bomb residue. I said, bomb residue? Wait a minute. Before I give you my hands, what's considered bomb residue? Like, I don't know if I touched some like clay or something like that with the kids, and maybe one of them chemicals makes bombs. I don't know. So I'm like, what is bomb residue, bro? Like, you gotta give me a list of, so I know if I touch something that could be bomb-making material. Everybody's laughing, but I'm sweating because I'm like, I don't want them to wipe my hands and they go, you tested positive. What? So I'm like, and the guy's like, nah, bro, don't worry about it. We're just gonna wipe your hands down. You're gonna put it under the thing and trust me. I was like, all right, man. I was like, if I got some shit I touched and y'all say it's materials, what the fuck I'm supposed to do? I'm gonna curse out my Indian friend. I don't know what type of curry we was eating last night. Like I said, everybody laughing, but I'm dead serious nervous. So he does the thing, they put it, I tell you good. One of the TSA motherfuckers started clapping. I was like, man, shit, I was nervous. I don't know what bomb making material is. I said, do I look like I make bombs out this bitch? You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here. So, that's my thing. What are you looking for? Give me a list of things you're looking for. So I'm like, oh, okay, here you go. Matter of fact, open this file. That's a secret file. You ain't got that in either. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know what you're looking for. You know what I mean? What you gonna see my secret stash and tell my girl? Like, look at him. Look what he's doing. Wait a minute. That got nothing to do with immigration. Like, where's the immigration rule saying I can't be a dirtbag back home? I'm doing nothing illegal. Being a dirtbag is not illegal. It's frowned upon, but it's not illegal. That happened to me in Pop. Yeah, like I said, I be worried. Like, what y'all doing? He said, what's the name of the boy? I don't know. I be using man voices, right? The U.S. Custom often have purpose and do not embarrass people. And I did hear that too. Like, they usually pull you to the side. You know what I'm saying? Make it private. But that's the thing. Medellin not making it private. See, Medellin is trying to embarrass people. That's my point. Why are you trying to embarrass me? I came here to be on vacation. If I'm into freak shit, I'm into freak shit. I should know better to be traveling like that, but everybody doesn't know how to travel. I'm gonna do a video about how to travel. The problem with quotas in the police department is they'll get a lot of innocent people while ticketing for guilty folks. I'm beginning to think Medi might have the same thing going on. But they just started that though, so what's their real quota? I think, to your point, they got a few Europeans out of there just to make it so that it wasn't only Americans. But literally, if you add the number of non-Americans to Americans being deported, it's not even close. You can go on their Instagram and see it for yourself. Happened to me in Maryland. Crazy thing is, I'm a firearm instructor, so I tested positive. Yeah, and that's, bruh. I was nervous. So but you could say, hey, I'm a firearm instructor. Of course, I'm gonna be near some type of material. For me, I'm like, what the fuck type of material? I don't know what bomb making materials are. Blade Runner, if you go on there, like I said, I'm not giving them no shout out, but if you find their immigration page, they are trying to embarrass Americans. They're doing their best. It's literally, they're just really, look at some of the comments they say, some of their titles. They're trying to embarrass you. They've got photos, videos, they're doing their best to embarrass you. Paul, y'all, lunchtime. Like I said, it all started when Trump was talking shit to the president. Do the timeline. I didn't see nobody getting deported out of Medellin until Trump had beef with the president. There's always been an underlying situation of the prostitution of Medellin. That's been going on for a long time. The underlying prostitutes here, there's always been an underlying situation. But even when you had the locals saying sex tourists go home, that was a long time ago before Trump. But it was pockets. Now here's the thing, and I'm not going to sit there and play one side or the other. Here's what I'm going to tell you with an ultimate fact. And pay attention. If you ever notice, they never just say sex tourist. It's always sexual exploitation of minors. Do you know why they do that? They do that because no one's ever going to go against a situation or police operation when it comes to minors. You're going to have people protesting of sexual exploitation of children. They may not find one child, but the idea is, if we say this, no one can ever go against it. You can never go against it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you do it. And then you can find bad people that may not be doing that, but they're doing other things, and you can get them up out of there. So like I said, it's a kind of a catch-22 where you're using wording to get people behind you and to get no one against you, but you're doing it to actually weed out bad people. Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? And if you pay attention, the wording's always used sexual exploitation of children or minors. And that's what they use when, oh, you're sexually exploiting our people. Minors. But we didn't catch you with a minor, but sex exploitation. Okay, you didn't get caught with a minor, but the whole operation's about one thing, but we caught you doing this. It's like a drug dealer. Possession with the intent to sell. Why can't I just get possession? I'm a crackhead if I get possession, right? I use the drugs. No, sir, you intending to sell those drugs. Well, I'm selling them because I use them. We don't want to hear that. You're a drug dealer. You understand? It's always the wording you got to pay attention to. And I'm sorry, I'm a little more logical than most people. I'm kind of intelligent. It's the wording you got to pay attention to. I remember, because you can sit there and say, well, they're talking about minors on the street here, and even in Sosua. And someone said, I've never seen no minors. Yeah, you weren't paying attention to any minors. Kudos to you, as you shouldn't. But I'd be a liar if I told you there weren't any underage motherfuckers around here. I'd be a total liar. But that's why I always say, don't talk to any females outside the club, outside the bars. Because the chicks of age are happily going inside to drink. They going inside. If you see a crew of 5 and only 3 go in, don't talk to the other 2 outside. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk to the other 2. It's just clear as day. Give me the chick that's in the spot. Because at that point, I know she's of age because they check everyone's ID. One second, sorry. He said you might make it sound like some politics. There's some politics going on. Oh, you see the video? I see the videos all the time. Mrs. Brewer said, heard from a couple of reliable sources, they are literally extorting dudes at Medi Airport, that if you don't give them $300 to $400, they'll send you back for immigration. Here's the thing. You know why I believe that? Like I said, I've only seen about 4 or 5 of the Capital videos. I don't even think I follow him. He just keeps popping up on my feed. But it's interesting to see what he's going through. He said he got a 5-year ban. He said they asked him for $1,000 for a voluntary 2-year ban. And he was like, I'm gonna pay $1,000 to get banned? Doesn't make any sense. Might as well just give me the whole 5. Well, let's make a deal. I'll pay this and you leave me alone. They were like, nah. So $1,000 for a 2-year ban or get a 5-year. They gave him a 5-year. But like I said, everything he's doing now, I don't think they're ever gonna let him back in the country. But that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. That Secret Service shit was crazy. No, because Ali, they're making it seem like these people are exploiting people. That's why it's not gonna hurt the tourist industry. It's gonna make the average person think, oh, look at Medellin, they're taking care of us. They can get people up out of here. You know what I'm saying? It's all in the wording. All in the wording. And then you also gotta understand something. A family doesn't give a damn if you get deported from Colombia. A group of 10 chicks that are traveling to Colombia right now don't care that you got deported. They come to spend money, have a good time. We care that people are getting deported. We care that there's police in Sosua. We spread so much nonsense through social media that the outside world doesn't even know what's really going on but us. We keep the shit going. Said bingo, there you go. Glad I had my fun there before all this. H, what's up with you? You said we all seen the pedal community across the street from. I ain't getting into that. I ain't getting into that. But, like I said, I'd be a liar to say it didn't exist. I just know when they're using the wording. When they use the wording, the average person would think there's little kids running around the street. Right? We know that's not true. But you're using the wording so you have no opposition. There's a lot of things in wording and in law and legal that you can say and do to make yourself be right 99% of the time. It's that 1% where if someone knows what they're talking about, they'll be all right. Nah, guys who have been deported here happened when Trump's first term, when he opened, remember, they share our criminal history with everybody. The whole world gets our criminal history. So when you land in these places, your criminal history pops up if they want to deny you or not. When that happened on Trump's the end of his first term, people who had already been coming to the DR got flagged and weren't allowed back in for a period of time. Because of those criminal cases they had old, but they had them. And these countries can decide to let you in or not. And that's every country. It's not just DR. Is DR going to start deport? No, they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that at all. They care about tourism. Now, you may get 1 or 2 people denied based on something they found in your criminal history that they didn't. And you'll be denied. The only thing I like about that is you'll be denied before you got on a plane, but you didn't know it. Because DR is not going to call you and tell you. It's when you get here you find out. I had guys that had been here. All of a sudden they get to the airport, their crew is here, but they got sent back home. When they tried to find out, it came up there was something from their past. But they were like, well, I was here all these years, what happened now? We didn't have your criminal history before, now we got it, we don't want to let you in. And that's really rare down here. Some guys have stuff in there with kids, teenagers, and it came back and the country can say we don't, any country can do this, can say we don't want you in here. What Medellin is doing is saying, your pants are sagging, you're listening to Pooh Shiesty, deportation. I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. Y'all stay tuned for more, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Share this video. I got some more videos coming up, man. Much love from me to you. I gotta eat my lunch. MrFlipFlop, I'm out.